Viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'm together with my sister, and with us today we have a guest too, Zakir Ahlebait Jaffer Fazel.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all the viewers.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Good, and you?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
So we are going to ask you few questions and we want you to answer them.
What's the topic for today?
Why do we commemorate Azadari?
Oh, it's a nice topic.
So together with us, two people who are watching us can learn as well.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any questions, Masuma?
Yes. Why do we wear black clothes?
Okay. First of all, I'm happy that you have brought up this topic regarding Azadari because Muharram is starting soon. So we have to prepare for Muharram. And the best question which everybody wants to know is about Azadari, that why do we commemorate? And our kids as well, they want to know that why do we wear black clothes? Everywhere we see black clothes, why do we wear? So the first question which you asked, why do we commemorate Azadari? Well, there are many reasons why do we commemorate Azadari. If I go in detail, our life will finish, but I'll not be able to complete the topic. But as we know, we have limited time. So for our viewers, I will try to be short as much as possible. The first reason why do we commemorate Azadari or Muharram is because of love. Because we love Ahlebait. Now if I say love, you might ask me, why am I using the word love? So when I say love, I'm not telling from myself or from my side. Love is from Quran. When Prophet was asked that you have struggled to spread the religion of Islam, people asked him, what do you want? So what Prophet replied? It's the ayah of Quran, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, that I don't want anything from you. Qul la as'alukum alayhi ajran illa al-mawaddata fil qurba. I need love for my Ahlul Bayt. And in dunya, if we see in this world, what is love? When you love someone, okay, whenever he is happy, you are happy. And whenever he is sad, you are sad. So the tragedy of Karbala is the most tragedy which has been repeated since 1400 years ago. But every time when Muharram starts, we think it is of today. Any tragedy, if you read, maybe you have seen some accident some year back, but this time you have forgotten. But the tragedy of Karbala, every Muharram, it occurred in 61 AH. But today we are in 1445 ending the year and 1446 starting. But still, we are remembering as it has happened today. So I'm sure that I have answered your question that why do we commemorate? It's because of love. Because of love we commemorate. Now the second thing, why do we commemorate, is to spread his message. Now if I say to spread his message, then there are many questions which will arise here. That why Imam gave his life, okay, why he has taken all his family members to Karbala. So there will many question arises, and then what will happen, that we will end this talk without satisfying our viewers. So it's better that I should be short, but our viewers should satisfied, yes. So the first thing is love. The second thing is to spread the message of our religion, Islam. And that's why Imam has sacrificed his life to save the religion of Islam. Now, the second question which he has is, why do we wear black clothes? Now, when it comes to black clothes, why not normal clothes? Again, here another question arises, that we love Imam Hussein, but we don't wear black clothes, we wear normal clothes. Why only black clothes? Black clothes is a sign of a grief. When you are sad, you wear black clothes. When you are happy, you don't wear black clothes. Like our Aima has said, wearing a black cloth is makruh in normal days. If I recall it, it is the hadith of Imam Sadiq. He said that wearing of black clothes is makruh, like black clothes, black shoes. But for Muharram, we wear black clothes. Why? Because we are in grief. I connect your second question to the first question, that we love Imam al-Hussein and his family. They are in grief, we are in grief. Now when we are wearing a black clothes, we go out. Somebody might ask us, why you are wearing a black cloth? So we can say we are in grief. What happened? We say in the month of Muharram, Imam al-Hussein and his family were martyred in the plains of Karbala. They'll ask you, who was Imam al-Hussein? You say he was the son of Bibi Fatima Salamullah alayha. Again they can ask, who was the daughter of Bibi Fatima? So we say she was the daughter of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So you see, we are wearing black clothes, and with that black clothes we are doing tabligh. You see, now wearing a black clothes is not just for fashion. We are wearing black clothes for grief as well as to do the tabligh and to give the message of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam.
Your second question.
Why do we cry in Masahib?
Why do we cry? If you read Quran, in Quran, Allah has mentioned in many places that cry more. For the exercise of your eyes, you should cry, because our eyes is made of fats. So tears has to come out. If our eyes will be dry, we can lose our sight. So scientifically, even science has proved that we should cry. Now when you are crying normally, when you are reading something, a sad tragedy, okay, you will cry for some time. Maybe when you will finish watching or when you will finish reading that tragedy, you might forget. But when you cry on Imam al-Hussein, this is the tragedy where people only after listening the name of Imam al-Hussein, they cry. So it is a mu'jiza, it's a miracle in the name of Imam al-Hussein that we cry. And according to the famous poet Rehan Azmi Marhum, he was asked, he said that people have two habits. Either they smile or they cry. When you are standing somewhere and you are smiling or laughing, nobody will come and ask you that why you are crying, why you are laughing or why you are smiling. But when you are sad, you are sitting in a place, you are crying, they will come and ask you why you are crying. It is in the fitrah of the human being. So when they come and they ask you why you are crying or whom you are crying on, what you will say? I am crying on
Hussein.
Imam al-Hussein, because he sacrificed his life. I love Imam al-Hussein. He was sacrificed. He was martyred in the plains of Karbala. He was thirsty for 3 days and 3 nights. We cry on him. Like now your crying is making tabligh. So when we are crying, when you love someone, and if he is going far from you, you will definitely cry. Now you want to listen to an example. I can give you. Ask the parents when their daughter is getting married. The daughter has not passed away. She is getting married. She is leaving the house of the parents. She is going to his husband's house. Still you will find father, mother, sister crying. Why? If you ask them, is your sister passed away? They said, no. Na'uzubillah, what you are telling? She's getting married. So ask them, why you're crying? They'll say, because we used to love her a lot. She is going far from us. So when you love someone, he is going far from you, it is in the fitra of the human being that the tears come out from the eyes.
The other question is, why did Imam Hussein go fight when he knew he will be martyred?
Well, it's a very nice question, and many people they ask that when Imam al-Hussein, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent 124,000 Anbiya, and after that, okay, in the plains of Ghadir, Rasul said, Man kuntu mawla fahaza ali mawla. So from that place, Imama has started. Rasul was the last prophet. Imama started from Imam Ali, and it is continuing till today as our 12th Imam Zaman alayhi salatu wasalam. He is in Ghaiba. And all our Imam knew what will happen to them. Now when Imam knew why he went to Karbala, I'll give you a very logic answer for that. Suppose you are traveling in a bus and your bus was stopped, okay? The guy has got all the arms, guns and everything, and he tells you, I will burn this bus. So he'll say, why you will burn? He said, no, I want to burn this bus, but I have one condition. I will kill you, okay? I will kill you. If I'll kill you, I assure you that I leave the bus. Now in the bus or in the train, there are more than 500 people. He just wants you to kill, and then he will leave the whole bus. What will you do? You will sacrifice your life to save the life of those other people. So Imam al-Hussein did the same. He sacrificed his life to save the ummah of his grandfather Rasulullah. Because before Imam al-Hussein took this step, leaving Medina, he was asked for bay'ah, the oath of allegiance. Now what happened? Imam said, I will not do your bay'ah. Imam didn't say, I will not do your bay'ah. Imam said, a person like me will not do the bay'ah of Yazid. If you want to listen to his exact words of Imam Hussein, Imam said, a person will not do bay'ah of the person like Yazid. Because Imam knew that what Yazid is doing, he is doing wrong. Before the tragedy of Karbala, it is narrated in the history that people used to pray, or people prayed the namaz-e-fajr 3 rak'ah, and they prayed subah namaz 3 rak'ah. Salatul Jum'ah they prayed on Wednesday, and Salatul Fajr they prayed 3 rak'ah. Why? Because they forget the religion of Prophet. Imam took this step. Why? The halal-e-Muhammadi was, people were doing haram, and haram-e-Muhammadi they were doing halal. So Imam of the time has to take a step not to save himself, but to save the religion of Islam. So he sacrificed his life and he chose the plains of Karbala. So people should know that why Imam chose that place, why Imam has sacrificed his life. Today, why millions of people are going in Arba'in, millions of people are going in Ashura, because Imam said, Hal min nasirin yansuruna. His voice, he said 61 age, but till today we listen, and to his reply we say, Labbaik ya Hussein. So even this Labbaik ya Hussein needs, it needs a lots of concentration, that why we say Labbaik ya Hussein. So Imam sacrificed his life to save the Ummah, to save the religion of Islam.
Why did Imam Hussein take the ladies? In other words, we can say, what was the role of the ladies in the plain of Karbala?
The role of ladies was unique in Karbala. the ladies played the best role, or in other words, I can say the ladies of Karbala are the role models for the ladies of other people. Why? You know, a mother always saves the son. If a son is sick, if a daughter is sick, if the child is sick, we have seen in this world that mothers, they pray for the long life of their children. But the mothers of Karbala were training their children that you should give your life first. Like in the Maqatil, we see that Bibi Zainab told Honor Muhammad, listen, I don't want to see before you Akbar should go and sacrifice his life. I want to see you. I want to see you in the battlefield before Ali Akbar goes. So these are the mothers. Now, why Imam Hussein took them? The first thing is that mothers train more children than father. The second thing, Imam knew that he is going to be martyred. So who will spread his message? If he could not have taken the ladies, people should have forgotten what happened in Karbala. The Azadari, the Maqatil, everything we see here in this era is because of the message of Shahzadi Zainab. Shahzadi Zainab gave the message. What happened? She said that what happened to my brother, she was the eyewitness. She saw everything what is happening. In the Maqatil, even we saw that she was 70 steps behind when Imam Hussein was being martyred. When Shimr was cutting his head, Bibi Zainab was seeing from 70 steps that his brother is being chopped off. But still Bibi Zainab, what she took the message, and like Imam Hussein, he was in Karbala, people knew. In Sham and Kufa, Bibi Zainab spread the message of his brother, because people of Sham didn't knew who Ahlebait are. And today if you see in Kufa and Sham, people now they know that actually who are Bani Hashim. So the role of ladies was main after the martyr of Imam Hussein. They were the people, these were the ladies who took the message of Imam Hussein ahead to Kufa and Sham.
Why didn't Imam Hussein take Bibi Sugra to Karbala?
There are two different narrations regarding Bibi Sugra. The first narration is Bibi Sugra was sick. And that's why Imam Hussein knew what difficulties we are going to face. Okay? So he didn't talk. The second narration says that all the children of Imam Hussein, their face was like Imam Ali. Bibi Sughra's face, or we say she was the replica of Bibi Fatima Zahra Salamullahi alayha. Imam Hussein knew that after me, my house ladies, they will be captured and they will be taken to Kufa and Sham. I will be on the spear. My eyes will see what is happening. I will not be able to bear to see the face of my mother without hijab.
At the end, I would like to conclude by asking you, what do we learn from the tragedy of Karbala and how can we implement it in our life?
Well, the whole tragedy of Karbala is a lesson for us. You know, sometimes we see Karbala only from the angle of Masaib. If we see Karbala from the angle of lesson, we have learnt many lessons. But I will only mention two lessons we learnt from Karbala. The first lesson is sabr, patience. The second lesson is shukr, to thank Allah. Sabr, now you say sabr, any example? Yes. This all things happened, all tragedy happened, Bibi Zainab saw, but she never complained to Allah that why you took my brother Abbas, why you took my brother Imam al-Hussein, why you took my son Muhammad, why you took my son Ali al-Akbar. She didn't complain. She didn't complain. She do sabr. And then again you say about shukr, can we see in Karbala? Yes. When Sham Ghariba came, Imam Zain al-Abidin was in sajda, thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, normal people, if they see this tragedy, people like me, we forget even to pray. But in the plains of Karbala, Imam Zain al-Abidin is doing sajda and he's telling Shukr Allah, oh Allah, I am thankful to you. Why? Because whatever Allah is thinking for you, whatever Allah is planning for you is the best planning. We do thousands of planning, but at last we say that Allah is the best planner.
Now I know what we learn and how can we implement from Karbala.